Welcome to another edition of Small Talk for You. This morning I wanted to go through a little thing that I mentioned in my blog last week, and that is an interesting difference in the way things work in VisualWorks 7.9 as opposed to the way they worked in previous releases of VisualWorks. Interesting thing in the Oracle connection, we ran into this doing the upgrade. Want to connect to Oracle, and then down here I just want to do a bind input, prepare my SQL, and then go ahead and execute. Now, for those of you that understand the way databases work, you're probably thinking, why are you doing the bind first? Well, the reason I'm doing it this way is that this is the way the code was written in our database interface, and it's worked, well, since long before I got on this project. But in 7.9.1, if I do this, let's go ahead and execute it, you see that what I get is not all variables bound. And that's because in the preparation, we clear the bind variable. So it's not terribly hard to figure out. But anyway, let's go ahead and disconnect. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start over again, just from scratch, do it. And then down here, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to get the session, I'm going to prepare, then I'm going to bind, and then I'll execute and see what comes back. We'll inspect the results, and sure enough, we get what we expect. So, interestingly, if you have a version of VisualWorks code that you've been using for a long time and it's worked, and suddenly it stopped working against Oracle, it may be because the order of prepare and bind didn't matter in older versions of VisualWorks, and suddenly in the newer version it does because of a bug they were fixing in some other part of the system. Now, from what I understand in talking to Syncom support, they're going to treat this as a bug and fix it. But in any case, everybody I've talked to says this is the right thing to do anyway. So just keep that in mind. If you're upgrading VisualWorks from an older version to new, you may run into this. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with whatever small talk you're using.